Hey garden friends, I just wanted to share a little sunset magic with you all. Welcome back. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you. My name is Karen and my channel is called Just Keep Blooming.
So one of the things that's happening this week is we are having family over on Sunday, and we have been getting the yard a little bit more dreamy. We're celebrating a college graduation of one of my nieces, and they all happen to be coming in town, and they're going to have a little dinner and hoo-ha at my house. So I'm super excited about that, because the main reason why I love to garden and I love to set up magical spaces is because I want to have people in my magical spaces. I want them to feel that love. And it's a mess, and I thought that I had 2 weeks to do it, but I actually have one. So we're getting a bunch of stuff cleaned up, but I'm going to show you the front yard that I got stuff taken care of. I put these planters together. They were empty, and I've not had the most success each year for it. And I'm learning, and I learned a little bit about root rot, and I learned about why things go on sale. But I also learned that, taking it out of that pot, cleaning up those roots, adding some fertilizer, good compost. So hopefully that will take care of it. Now, and I did one on each side of our garage. This Japanese maple, we had put this in probably within the first 2 to 3 years that we lived at the place. She is gorgeous, and the main reason why we picked her out was because we love that like corkscrew kind of stump that was created under. Now, her canopy is beautiful, but it is coming into the driveway. So I do have to kind of clean that up, and I have to kind of go in here and figure out what that little scaly stuff is and cut some of that all off of there. And I've chopped on this tree a couple of times, not knowing what. And I've chopped on her a couple of times, not knowing what I was doing, and she's bounced back. And now I have a little bit more clarity of what I need to take care of, so I'm going to take care of that later on today. About 2 years ago, Mike put these flower beds in, and I have been doing bulbs and tulips in here. Listen, look at those two. I did a little midnight show, and now you can see I've been replacing all the tulips and daffodils. Now that they are just grabbing their energy and they're just now stems, I replaced those with Snapdragons and Dianthus. And it's rained for the past couple of days, so now you can see the Snapdragons blooming. So I did a salmon, a white, and a purple, and a pale yellow. It was a mixed bag. So I'm going to... Hey, did you guys know that you are supposed to pop the heads of these? I did not know that until later on. So, yeah, and so here we can look at these tulips. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. And I have a bed here. Oh, she doesn't belong there. Marigolds, I've got corbels, and a couple of other things in there. Isn't this such a pretty green next to the purple? And you do recognize those black and white checker things? Yeah, I told you I was a little bit unhealthily obsessed with Jess. But I went and just put some planters, cleaned those all up. Like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's mostly flowers. My irises are coming up. This all needs to be weeded, and I've got my mulch that needs to go on in there. Look at those alliums. And I planted this yesterday. This is called the Midnight Eclipse Hydrangea, and I put fertilizer, good compost, pulled out her roots to make sure that she's, happy, and we're hoping if she comes back next year. We'd love it if you'd stay all summer. I know sometimes you want to leave, so make bargains with your plants. Just being like, look, I know I've got a bad reputation for hydrangeas and rosemary, but I think with you I'm going to be different. So obviously I watch Garden Answer and P. Allen Smith, and I'm putting together containers with my thriller, my fillers, and my spillers. But can we talk about the humble flower that's like the workhorse in the garden? These dusty millers and violets and pansies that we put out right at the beginning of spring, they look better than ever, and they just look like velvet. So, and I put this up, and it's kind of my little what do you call it, a little theater of succulents. Although this isn't a succulent, but she's so pretty. I had her actually by the fountain, and I was hoping to do more of these by the fountain, but I couldn't find them. But this is going to be a little theater of succulents. I'm going to get 3 more and just be able to put some over here by the door. This place gets high sun, and sometimes my door just looks really boring. But yeah, that's the front yard garden, much more flowery. Like I said, I want it to be inviting. I'm actually doing these as daily vlogs, so I'm going to wrap it up. And I want to thank you so much for letting me share. I want you all to take care, and always, please, just keep blooming.